up guys, Matthie Gaming here and welcome back to Have You Ever series, and this is episode 6. In this video, I'm gonna talk about shipping because the title says Have you ever support OCX Canon ships? Okay, so before moving on to the topic, I'm gonna tell what is the meaning of shipping as well as OCX Canon, okay? And these are not from me, okay? These are from both Wikipedia and Urban Dictionary. So for the shipping one, it's from Wikipedia. Shipping, derived from the word relationship. It is desired by followers of a fandom for two or more people, either in real life people or fictional characters, in film, literature, television, series, etc., to be in a romantic or sexual relationship. It is considered a general term for fans' involvement with the ongoing character development of two people's character arcs in a work of fiction. Shipping often takes the form of unofficial creative works, including fanfiction stories and fan art, mostly often published on the internet. Yeah. Shipping, okay, not like shipping like from one place to another, okay. This one, it's a relationship one, alright. Alright, so OCX Canon meaning from Urban Dictionary. It is when you like the idea of your OC with a character that is in a show, book or game. A lot of people hate OCX Canon ship, but if someone does it, you should let them do it. There is no reason to attack people that might ship their OCs with a character they like. Just something that people like to do. Okay guys, do you guys remember that I shared a short story from the past there about Matthie X Ellie from the Henrik Stickmin collection OCX Canon ship there? I found out that in the past, one person hated that ship, and which made me thinking, what makes them hate my ship? Is it because Matthie X Ellie is terrible? Because Henry X Ellie is better than Matthie X Ellie, or Charles X Ellie is better than Matthie X Ellie? Or is it because the ship is getting hated? Or is it because OCX Canon ships are bad? So, in my mind, the answer is just because they don't ship my OCX Canon ships, it doesn't mean they hate them. The thing is, they still give compliments, but not saying this, cute, but I don't ship it. If you say that line, it makes people upset and angry at you, okay? So you have to be patient if you ship OCX Canon ships, okay? Because not every people ship OCX Canon ships, okay? They probably ships Canon X Canon ships, okay? So don't feel sad about it, okay? Just stay strong, okay? But the thing is, yes, you can draw ships whatever you want, alright? Okay guys, so if you are really like OCX Canon ships, these are the tips from Anime Dragon 001 and VX Argo from Divine Art. Give it a shout out to them, okay? So there is nothing wrong with OCX Canon ships, okay, as long as it's well written. So here are some tips to do OCX Canon ships, okay? Number 1, you don't have to care what others think, okay? Just do it, okay? Just do it. Just make the OCX Canon ship story, okay? If someone doesn't like it, yes, just ignore it, okay? Ignore those chums who try to attack you and just keep doing it, okay? Just keep doing it. This is the best way to start making the story of OCX Canon ships, okay? If you won't read something similar, don't write it. This is always good to use, especially for OCX Canon ship. If you wouldn't read the story, if it was written by a stranger, then you may not want to write it. So, if you think that your plot would be boring to read, then what makes you think others would want to read it? So yeah, try to find a plot that is really unique, okay? Yeah. 3. Give your OC depth. This is one of the biggest mistakes, okay? Why? Because some of the OCs made specifically for shipping, but the OC is as bland as a rice cake. The plot is non-existent and it's all just a smut to develop your OC. To develop your OC, of course, try to find something interesting, okay? Alright? So, number 4. Oh yeah, by the way, number 3, back to number 3. Try to develop your OC as good as you can, okay? Precisely as interesting as you can. You are not your OC. That's number 4. So, try to ship your OC with characters that you wouldn't really go for it if you were him or her. This will make it easier to see their flaws and make your character not have a perfect, unrealistic relationship with them. Number 5. Crushes are always okay. It's perfectly fine for any OC to have a crush on any character. Or precisely, it's okay if you have a simp. If you have a simp, like if you simp them, okay? If you simp any character, okay? Even if those two characters getting together would ruin the canon. Well, why? Because those two characters don't have to end up together. Crushes are one-sided, okay? Number 6. Portraying their interactions. This covers from the moment they meet to past the start of the relationship and onward. And it is important to keeping a canon character in character is, okay? But beyond that, there are some other things that you need to be considered. So, how do your OC and canon characters get to know each other? Are they stuck solving a problem together or maybe placed in the same places? So, it is important to make moments to interact, okay? Initially, be reasonable and not appear forced. Once you're past that point, you can start getting into the hanging out as friends as such. So, what kind of things do they bond over? So, example, OC is a writer and Canon is an artist, and they make a comic together, or maybe they look like books, but different genres and like to discuss their favorites. There's all kinds of small things that you can do, but they are very important. So the relationship might start out slow, depending on the characters' personalities, but if it can work out in the end, then it's completely worth the time. So patience is key. Yeah, just like I said, if there's no one ships your OC X Canon ships, yes, be patient. Be patient, okay? Because patience is key. It's also important to remember that your OC and Canon still have still have lives outside of their relationship. Sorry, I mispronounced there. Yeah, they have lives outside of their relationship. So portray that too. So you have to do is have OC and Canon hang out with some of their friends and family. But if they are far from home, yeah, still take their time, okay, to have their relationship. Well, either apart or together. Give them obligations and responsibilities and problems that the other can solve. When someone gets into a relationship, the entire world outside of the other person doesn't disappear. It's important to have your OC and Canon disagree on things from time to time. They don't have to be vicious fights, but showing your character's flaws affect the relationship at a level of realism and drama that many miss out on. If your Canon is short-tempered, then maybe they go off on OC about something silly and OC needs a moment alone. Even something like that can really add layers to your relationship. Because let's face it, two people will not agree on everything, okay? Yeah. Two people will not agree. Won't agree, okay? Yeah. Okay, that's number 6. Now going to number 7 and the last one. The rest of the story. Kind of touching on some points in number 4. There should be a story outside of your character's relationship. There should be a greater scheme to things beyond the ship, and that will give your characters something to challenge their relationship. Also, don't have your characters constantly share their relationship in other characters' spaces, because no one would like that in real life. So, your characters should not be mentioning how great they are for each other all of the time. Alright? Yeah. So, I'm gonna share another short story in the past, okay? Yeah, for the first time I drew OCX Canon ship. Well, basically, yes. Let's keep the ship sail, okay? Which is okay. Sorry, excuse me. Just okay to say that. But the thing is, they like the ship arts, right? But I was thinking, why no one commented they will ship it? Well, that's really bad idea to ask that question, because not every people starts to ship yet. Not every people start to ship them yet, okay? Because yes, first time, okay? But remember, everyone has their love and hate opinion, okay? So remember, if they hate your OCX Canon ships, ignore them. Alright? Yeah. And yeah, I will be patient because of that. Well, actually, in the past, I already started to being patient there. Okay, that's the honest answer there. Okay, so honestly, I don't like it when people said cute art, but I don't ship it. That's really triggered their feelings. Okay, so don't say that. Okay. Just respect them, alright? Respect their ships, okay? But be careful. Not every people like OCX Canon ships, okay? Because they are not interested in it, okay? If you say like this, ew, Matthie XLE is bad. Yes. That's not interested, okay? But not like that. If you know what I mean, is that not interested in that ship, but please, respectful, okay? Yeah. Just act positive, not negative, okay? Alright, so to sum up, there's nothing wrong with OCX Canon pairings. Those ships are also valid. Besides, they're just only for fun. We all deserve to have something that makes us happy. It doesn't matter if it's canon or not. Besides, those are fictional characters. We can do what we want with them. We are allowed to make our own stories with any fandom we want. The canon doesn't really matter at all. to wrap things up here, so the OCX Canon ships are really great, which is, yes, they are really great. So if you have the characters that you love, either male or female, try to make your own stories. You don't want to change something in the story? That's fine. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to making your own stories with whatever fandom you want. Nothing wrong with ignoring the canon story. Nothing bad or cringy about it. We all know OCX canon ships are not gonna be canon, but it doesn't really matter if it's canon or not. Ship what you want as long as they are legal, okay? Yeah. So that's the reason why, alright? Alright folks, so yeah. But the moral of the video is respect all of the ships, okay? If you are being respectful to them, you are good. If you are being disrespectful to the ships, well, better get out, okay? Better get out of this place, okay? Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this video right here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, my second channel, and join my Discord server, okay? The links are in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Have You Ever series. Take care and have a good afternoon.